All right, Lookuptv across all your social media platforms. I'm Kiage Simba. Good morning. It's a good Monday right here on the Morning Drift. Means that Kiage And Keitany is around. Kiage And Keitany, good morning.
Good morning, Simba. Very, very good morning. It's a happy one indeed. I wouldn't really want to get into the details at the moment, but
which details?
Simba, please. I know.
Please
by now, I don't want to talk about this now.
No,
but I'll just
talk about it. Why not?
Not now.
You can't tease everybody like that and then
not now.
Talk about it.
You know,
You've been stopped.
I'm not teasing.
Can I help you?
I just want the viewer to stay with us until the very end.
All right, can I help you?
No, don't help me.
Can I help you?
Don't help me. Can
I help you?
Okay, maybe you can.
Yeah?
Yes.
Just Man United won Carabao Cup. Done. What's the big news around that area? Nothing, completely. Keitany.
Listen, I want you to listen very clearly. Has your team won any trophy this season yet? No, that's the answer.
It's
so
yet.
You are not allowed to talk about they've won the Carabao Cup only. If your team has not lifted any trophy this season yet,
can we
calm down.
Can we put a perspective to it?
Listen.
Can we get perspective behind the win?
We will put all that into perspective at exactly 9. Simba, at exactly 9. Exactly 9. But just to let you know, we not only won the Carabao Cup, we also did eliminate Barcelona from the Europa League.
And you were given a trophy after eliminating Barcelona.
What do you mean?
You were given a trophy?
We were given a trophy yesterday.
No, hold on.
No, you guys, when we were drawn against Barcelona, you guys were all over saying, oh, you cannot beat Barcelona, you cannot stop Lewandowski, you cannot stop Rafinha.
Of course, as sport goes, yeah, the entertainment around sport is that you've got to talk about it, you've got to talk smack about it. But then when reality hits, were you given a trophy by eliminating Barcelona out of the Europa League?
You guys said we'll be eliminated in the first place.
Was I here? I mean,
and just to let you know, Barcelona were one of the strong candidates and favorites to win the Europa League this season.
I didn't think they were.
And we have eliminated one of the favorites.
I didn't think they were.
If only.
Yeah.
If only. And I'm saying this, Manchester United tunaitwa Kiburi FC. We just want the remaining 15 teams in the Europa League. Wakutane, watengeze first 11 moja strong. Tukutane nao, tumazane tu mapema, hakuna haja tuende sijui mbali kufanya nini. We are unstoppable, Simba. Like it or not, we are unstoppable.
In the sense of what?
We are unstoppable.
In what sense? I just don't get it.
I mean, Simba, when was the last time we lost? Do you even remember?
Yep.
No, you don't.
I do.
Against who? Against who, Simba?
Us.
You don't. When was that?
Just last month.
When was that?
Just last month.
We have one loss in the entire 2023, if I'm not wrong.
Against who?
In 2023, we're getting into March, Simba.
Against who?
We're getting into March. Listen, I wonder, where do you get the energy?
How many?
When you have only 2 wins in the last 6.
With how
Simba,
many?
please.
With how many?
Calm down. Calm down. You're talking to the Carabao Cup champions. Calm down. And I want you to address me with respect and decorum.
How?
I'm a champion.
Is that? What is it?
I'm a champion.
Arteta won 2 trophies in 6 months.
How many trophies?
2.
2.
Yeah.
We already have 2.
Which one?
We have the one we won over the pre-season.
You also won 2 over the pre-season.
No.
Yeah, we did.
Which one?
We did.
Now, Simba, listen.
What was it called?
We are the only team.
Asian or whatever. We
are the only team.
Yeah.
We are the only team across Europe who are still competing in 4 different competitions or participating in 4 different competitions. We've won 1. We're remaining with 3.
Okay,
Tell you what.
All right, just make it clear. You're going to win the league. You're going to win Europa League, and which one as well?
Listen,
FA.
The next one. We're playing West Ham. We're playing West Ham on the 1st of March. 1st of March, okay? That is this week actually. That is in the FA Cup. Are you still in the FA Cup? Are you still there? Or you're bundled out?
We've won it the most.
No. Are you in the FA Cup or not?
We have 13 cups.
No. Are you there or not?
We have 13 cups.
Are you there this season or not?
You're
not.
Actually, we have 14
So please,
cups.
don't talk about competitions you're not participating in. Just talk
FA
about the Premier League, nothing else.
We don't need a cup we won 14 times.
Oh, really? 14 times? Yeah. How many times has United won it? You're talking as if we've won the FA Cup only one time, or two times or 3 times. Please.
Win it.
We're the biggest team in England, man. What are you talking about?
Win it 14 times.
What are you talking about? Okay, win the league 21 times. Win the league 21 times, Simba. You can talk about times that you've won the FA Cup and all that. But I'm just saving my energy. See you at 9 for the entire debate about the great Manchester United and the triumph of the Carabao Cup yesterday against Newcastle, and how Wout Weghorst has a trophy to his name just a month after signing for Manchester United on loan, while there's a guy who's been at Arsenal for, quite some time now, since August to today. I mean, it's been around 8 months. They're yet to, get their hands on a silver. But see you at 9 for that particular debate. Simba.
Take a tiny breather right here on the Morning Drift. Once we come back, I'll be taking you straight to the newsroom where we get to look at some of the biggest headlines that you are waking up to this morning. Good morning. Welcome back. A drugs consignment worth millions of shillings belonging to various public health facilities in Nyandarua County was recovered in a private home at Engineer Town in Kinangop sub-county in an operation that brought together heads of security agencies and the county government led by Governor Dr. Moses Kiage, Badilisha, and a County Commissioner Amos Mariba. The drugs belonging to Karangada and Engineer hospitals are said to have been stolen from the hospitals and sold to private pharmaceuticals. Lamegaongo reports.
In an operation that brought together heads of security agencies and the county government led by Governor Moses Kiage, Badilisha, and County Commissioner Amos Mariba, the drug belonging to Karangatha and Engineer hospitals are said to be stolen from the hospitals and sold at private pharmaceuticals by a medic. Governor Badilisha has promised to scrutinize the issuance of licenses to medical officers who operate private chemists to weed out such medical officers and prevent them from engaging in theft of drugs.
It is not going to be proper to issue a pharmaceutical license to somebody who is working in one of our facilities and as a chemist, because we have realized there is a lot of temptation. So we are going to scrutinize our policy of licensing so that we only give to those people who are ready to serve the people of Nyandarua and not to serve themselves. His
sentiments were echoed by his deputy John Madara, who said ensuring that drugs are properly stored and accounted for will ensure that no drugs are stolen from health facilities.
It is shocking that most of the medicines that are here are special medicines that flow very fast in the facilities, many of them that touch on our old people. And then the public has been saying, oh, we don't have medicine in our facilities. But you can now see it is evident. The medicine that we brought in our facilities worth over 40 million. They are here. So therefore, just like the governor has said, we are going to put in systems whereby we automate all our health facilities such that we shall monitor the medicines as they come in and out.
On his part, the County Commissioner, Amos Mariba, urged members of the public to report any suspicious activity to the relevant authorities and be vigilant when it comes to the use of drugs.
Operesheni hii itaendelea na vile ambavyo governor amesema, tutahakikisha kwamba wale wote ambao wanahusika tayari tumeishawapata, tuko na majina yao, nambari zao za simu tuko nazo, na tutawapata na watachukuliwa hatua za kisheria na vile vile hatua za kinidhamu.
President William Ruto has urged Kenyans to remain united. Speaking during a church service at Mpeketoni in Lamu County, President Ruto and his deputy Rigathi Gachagua accused the opposition leader Raila Odinga of plotting to divide Kenyans and cause chaos in the country. Shara Kareria with that story.
As it is normal schedule for every Sunday, President William Ruto attended a Thanksgiving ceremony at Mpeketoni in Lamu County. Ruto took advantage of the occasion and accused the opposition leadership led by Raila Odinga of planning to stage mass action in the country.
Mambo haya mengine ni mambo yamepitwa na wakati. We want to be united, we want to be focused, kwa sababu dunia ingine ile yote haitungojei.
The head of state asked Kenyans to avoid any plans aimed at dividing Kenyans in tribal and political bases.
Watu wanapiga hatua ya kwenda mbele. Hatuwezi kuwa tunapanga mambo ya maandamano, wengine wakipanga mambo ya kupiga hatua ya kwenda mbele. Tushirikiane, tuweke amani, tuweke umoja, tuweke undugu, tushirikiane, tufanye kazi kwa pamoja.
The former President Uhuru Kenyatta was also not spared, as Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua accused him of siding with the opposition that has declared to stage demos in the country if the cost of living will not have gone down for the next 10 days.
Rais Uhuru Kenyatta amepewa kazi ya maana na huyu rais wetu ya kutafuta amani katika Kongo, katika Ethiopia. Amepewa ndege azunguke kama mzee wetu, mzee wa heshima. Amemtoa kwa hiyo kazi, amempeleka Kisumu, amempandisha juu ya lori, anasema ati haki yetu. Sasa wewe mzee ya maandamano, tafadhali umheshimu rais wetu Uhuru Kenyatta. Mungetaka Uhuru aheshimike ama afuate hiyo mzee?
The leaders committed to work for all Kenyans, irrespective of their political status.
Mimi nasema tu, let us pull together, let us work together, county government, national government and the leadership continue to work together.
Saa hizi kuna operation kubwa inaendelea kule North Rift kwa sababu wale wajeuri bandits ambao wametuzoea. Mimi nimewaambia safari hii hakuna mtu ataruhusiwa kutembewa na bunduki anachunga ng'ombe. Kila mtu atafute fimbo aende achunge ng'ombe. Mambo ya bunduki ni ya askari.
Shedra Kareria, Lookuptv.
Azimio leader Raila Amolo Odinga has said threats of international sanctions will not deter his anti-government protests. Odinga spoke while addressing a rally in a Trans Nzoia county, where he affirmed that his 14-day ultimatum to have the government lower the cost of living still stands. Raila maintains it will still hold the public rallies across the country.
On his 12th anti-government rally, Azimio leader Raila Odinga, accompanied by his troops, took their rally to Kitale, Trans Nzoia County. Odinga took the podium to tell off government that he will not be cowed to stop his Meet the People barazas across the country.
Nimesikia wanasema tio sasa baba analeta kuleta fujo, asikubaliwe kuzuru kwenda katika nchi zingine ng'ambo. Mimi sina haja.
Kwa maono yako ukifikiria mahali kuzuri ni Ulaya, sisi hapa Kenya ndio kuzuri kushinda mahali ingine. Wewe bebwa na hao wazungu wako muende Ulaya, sisi tubaki wapi? Sisi hatuna haja na nchi ingine.
Odinga affirmed that his 14-day ultimatum still stands, calling on the government to lower the cost of living. If not, then the country will take to the streets. The former Prime Minister maintained that Ruto's government is illegitimate and that his victory was snatched at the polls.
Let them respect the rights of the people of Kenya. We don't want anybody to interfere with our internal affairs. Tunatengeneza mambo haya kama Wakenya. Kama Wakenya. Kwa hivyo tunasema Raila sikuje. Raila hana haja ya kuja. Raila hana haja ya kuja.
Pikipiki inatumia nini? Sinatumia petroli. Kama kweli Ruto ni hasla mwenzenu, Kenya hii hakuna hasla anashinda bodaboda. Na bei ya mafuta petroli ndio iko juu zaidi. Ile mafuta unaweka kwa pikipiki yako ndio Ruto anaweka kwa Range Rover yake. Na yeye amekataa. Sisi tulikuwa tunatoa bilioni 18 na Uhuru Kenyatta. Ili uweke kwa mafuta, bei ya mafuta ifanye nini? Ishuke. Tulikuwa tunatoa bilioni 2 kwa kazi mitaani. Vijana wetu hata hapa Kitale kidogo kidogo mitaani mfanye kazi. Hiyo bilioni 2 ametoa. Mujiulize imeenda wapi? Tuko pamoja?
Daika
kwa sababu wengine wamepatwa na tumbo baridi for nothing. Katiba ya Kenya 2010 ambayo wengine waliipinga na ndio ambayo wanategemea kwa mamlaka, inasema kwamba Article 37, kila mwananchi wa Kenya ako na uhuru wa kufanya maandamano, demonstrations, picketing, na hawe unarmed bila silaha, asiwe na silaha. Katiba inasema uko na uhuru.
The former Prime Minister maintained that Ruto's government is illegitimate and that his victory was snatched at the polls.
U.S. First Lady Jill Biden has called for an immediate rescue mission to hungry children and women in drought-stricken counties. The U.S. First Lady said the hunger situation in the country has reached a dire level and promised that the U.S. will stand to be counted in working with the people of Kenya to save lives.
So you can see, I mean, the United States is providing 70% of the budget, the money that's coming into this region. But we cannot be the only ones. We need to have other countries join us in this global effort to help these people of the region. And unfortunately, there's the war in Ukraine, there's the earthquake in Turkey. I mean, there are a lot of competing interests, but obviously here people are actually livestock.
China Square has announced that the shop will remain closed indefinitely to allow time to sort out a number of issues. In a notice on its official Facebook page Sunday, the retailer said provision of sufficient security is among the issues to be addressed during the closure period. Kiage And Keitany files the following story.
Just weeks after opening its doors at the Unicity Mall along Thika Road, the China Square remained closed today, days after local traders decried unfair competition from the shop. Their sentiments were followed by Trade Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria, urging Kenyatta University Vice Chancellor Professor Wainaina to buy out the lease and rent it to local traders. This was despite elation from local customers who indicated that the store offered wide variety of goods at a cheaper price. Kuria's sentiments led to the store's manager Lei Sheng to come out in defense of the store, indicating that they had followed all due procedures in setting up the business and therefore they were operating legally. Many Kenyans took to their social media platforms to voice their opinions, led by lawyer Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi, who took a swipe at CS Moses Kuria over his varied remarks on foreign traders. Others blamed the CS for unfair treatment of the business owners, insisting that they were free to do business in the country.
The management of the China Square has this evening released a statement indicating that it has closed down business, citing high number of customers and security reasons as the key concern.
Still on that story, there is a called China Square, the new shopping spot in Nairobi City. It is the new craze for Kenyans living in the capital who crave for affordable products under one roof. Gladys Macharia paints the picture for us.
Imagine this, a mall that has all the three hotspots for affordable products in Nairobi, Eastleigh, Kamkunji and Dubois, while city residents have a new spot to go do shopping at affordable prices in one stop, China Square. China Square stands out as it is a multi-purpose shopping spot, and due to its affordable products, it comes in handy at times where Kenyans are grappling with the hard economic times.
We opened the mall. It has been okay. In the first days, it was running slowly by slowly, yeah? But in the last 2 weeks, up to this time, we have witnessed a lot of people entering in, and people are appreciating our services, the goods we have. So the people have been attracted by the things we are selling, And then so far it is somehow busy.
The owner of the shopping store went viral on social media platforms, attracting many people's engagement on Twitter and many views and comments on TikTok on the 21st of February.
Actually, China Square is the newest mall in town. Or is it a supermarket? All in one. It is all in one. Actually, you get everything inside here. It is like which Kamukunzi, Gikomba, all in one. Everything is here. Yeah, so, and people are really hyping it on TikTok. So actually the first time I heard of it was on TikTok.
So I got to know about China Square from her. She's my friend and classmate. And the things here, they are of good quality and cheap. Yeah, I've liked the place.
I got to know this place on my way to school. I'm from KU. So basically the place is cheap. Everything is so fancy. It's affordable, obviously. Yeah, I'd recommend it to anyone.
The place is quite beautiful. I school in KU, so I heard about the place and I decided to pass by. It's beautiful. The things inside look so good. It's a fancy place and very, very affordable.
Former Kenyatta University Chancellor Olive Mogenda insisted that the opening of the new place was a dream reality that was there for the past 7 years. It was to meet the need to supplement the university's resources by adapting a pioneering approach to the utilization of assets.
Mimi nikajwa hapa tu Nairobi. So is best yangu ndiye alinipigia simu. Kaniambia kuna hii place, I don't know, is a combination of like, I don't know, Kamukunji or what, you know, that kind of a thing. Unicity, so we came here. Yeah, the place is quite impressive. Wakona, but the only thing I can say is that, see at the prices equal that like different from Kamukunji or other places. The unique thing is that there is so much under one roof.
The shoppers said that the new spot had stocked a good number of products and offered good services including hardware store, furniture, home decoration items, cleaning supplies, electronic appliances, party supplies and more, having good quality products at affordable prices. The China Square is said to be the key to help recover from the economic effects. However, a financial expert suggested that the place had started thriving because of the real estate investment near the area, including the setup of purpose-built students' accommodation. The development that contributed to the boom of China Square and Unicity is the Northland City development. Unicity, which was unveiled by the former Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i back in 2016, and it noted that it was a key to giving the university revenue streams.
The place has been so busy, cooperative, so people are really complaining about congestion because of the place. But so far we are trying to manage the situation and we are cooperating well and we have not witnessed any incident. So we appreciate the services and the people who have prepared this mall to have people get items from various places.
If you've never shopped there, then this could be your chance to make it your new sport. All you need is right budget, good time, and patience to wait in the big queues, and you will leave the place not only with quantity, but also quality products that will sustain you for quite some time. As people struggle beyond and above to make ends meet due to the economical state of the country now, this new place in Nairobi that has Kamkunji, Eastleigh and Dubois all under one roof has made Kenyans really amused for its products at affordable prices. Gladys Macharia, Lookuptv, Nairobi.
Isiolo County government has started an initiative that will see pupils from underprivileged families who completed their KCPE exams to transition to secondary schools as required. Governor Ibrahim Guyo, through the executive officers, has assured his county residents that his government will greatly transform the education sector. The county education stakeholders have also called on the government to consider distributing more food to curb cases of pupils dropping out of school for lack of basic needs.
And it has been always said, education is the only game changer in life. Once you educate one person, then that person will be able to change the life of that family. As the young man has said, he has already said he wanted to be a doctor, and once he achieves his dream because of the opportunity that he has been given, then he will be able to change the life of the 10 others who are at home.
Capitation ya serikali imesaidia sana wazazi, kwa sababu hiyo ndio inafanya shule zina run, hiyo capitation money. Kama sio shule zingefungwa. Kwa hivyo saizi vile ambao ni ukame, kuna challenge kubwa sana. Hakuna shule yote principals wanalia, masupply wanadai deni, madeni mashule yanazaliwa mingi. Kwa hivyo tungeliomba viongozi wetu ama county yetu waweze kusaidia mashule ndio iweze kurun. Kwa sababu tukipata basari basari kiingia kwa shule zinasaidia sana.
Your boys becomes one of the rescue point for these children because it's the only boarding school around here, and I would wish that the also those who are funding these children to fund them from boarding and not day school, because some of the problems that associated with children, they will go back home and get them on daily basis, which will interfere with their education. Otherwise, we are very happy that the readers are with us, and this journey we are going on.
Ni shida pia hata karo ya shule siku hata napata. Walimu tu kila siku wananyambia tu deni yako mfika fulani. Naambia tu italipwa. Huyu mama ndo analipia mtu. Ile kidogo anapata analipa jioni, ile anapata tunakula hiyo. Kama hakuna walimu wananifukuza nyumbani, nakaa wiki mbili nyumbani bila kwenda shule.
All right, that story does mark the end of our bulletin right here on the Morning Drift. We stand by. Ian Keitany and I will be returning, so we get to tell you exactly what is on your newspapers this morning. Remember, you can be part and parcel of our online family right here on Lookuptv, at Lookuptv, across all your social media platforms. The hashtag is the Morning Drift.
Are you a junior secondary school, a college, a TVET institution or a university and you want to advertise your intake? Book now and advertise with us today on both Lookuptv and all our digital platforms. Call us today on 011 0430 158, 011 0430 158, or email us on sales@lookuptv.co.ke.